space. The inside tonight should be dominated by Lebanon, not only offensively, hopefully, but defensively, as they do most people with that big size. So, Marv, here's a tip. Take it away.
And as predicted, tip controlled easily by London Eli. Jasmine Brooks in the front court, and we're underway. Here's Blackburn on the right wing. Looks like Blackman's going to start out
man-to-man.
Man-to-man. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I
Rare
thought.
These days.
Yeah, because we don't get much of that.
No, we don't. And probably trying to shut off that inside game. And there they go, right on cue to Eli. Kicks it back to Blackman. And they go back inside to London Eli. Turnaround jumper, no good. Iceland tried to get away. Good block out that time by Tiana Overton-Harris. And they'll kick it up. Here comes Brown into the front court for Blackman. Brooks with the great swat, and she's able to run it down in the front court. Pass across to Blackburn, a little bit too high, but she runs it back down, and they'll set it up. Here's Iceland Eli, works around to the right side. Three-pointer.
Wow.
Side of the arm, no good. And London had it momentarily, and it'll be the last touched by London. Boy, I tell you, that was a
good-looking shot by
yes, it was.
Iceland out there, yes.
I thought it was buried.
She has really increased her range, I think, Marv, over the course of this year.
Just underway here from Hester Gibbs Court, Campbell Brandon Gymnasium, Lebanon High School. Blackman with the ball, no score. Baseline jumper, and there's your first block of the game as Nolan tried to take it inside. And now Marshall with the pick off of the pass. She'll take it the other way. Kick to Blackburn, right wing three. No good. London Eli with the rebound and putback.
Good follow by London.
Great footwork that time to tightrope that baseline. She's able to put it up and in, and Lebanon leads 2-0.
I hope old Jet's keeping up with those blocks tonight, because I tell you, we've seen a bunch of them this year.
We've missed him on the blocks.
Yes.
Kick in the corner. Here's Nolan on the left wing. Goes back outside to Campbell. Campbell will set it up. It looks like Lebanon's running a 3-2 matchup maybe.
I agree with you. Tinker's got a picture of it.
There's Harris in the corner. Skip pass across to Campbell. She'll penetrate. Little 6-footer off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound Marshall. Here comes Ebony up the middle of the court. Blackman back on defense. She'll cross the timeline. Top of the key. Kick it right wing to Brooks. Blackburn weaves across between the rings. Tried to go inside. Had Iceland cut, and they'll kick left wing to Marshall. There's London posted up. Brooks, top of the key, fakes the three. She'll take it down the lane. Running jumper. No good. London Eli with the hand on it, but taken away in there by Blake Brown, and she'll work her way up court. 5:52 and counting. Lebanon leads 2-0.
Looks like Blackman's going to play that man-to-man and double team anytime it goes to the post, but do a good job, I think. They're going to try to keep us off the boards. They're not going to give us but one shot.
And they have done a great job boxing out up to this point. Lebanon leads 2-0. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. They work it around. Here's Blake Brown. Kicks it to Campbell over in the corner. They'll go down low. There's Tana Harris. No good. Rebound. London Eli kicks it up to Jasmine Brooks, and we're into the front court. Brooks guarded by Campbell. They still in the man-to-man?
Still
oh, great look inside. London Eli running jumper good. So Iceland goes around that baseline. That was a great entry pass.
It sure was.
London Eli 4, Blackman nothing.
I think you're right. Maybe a 3-2 matchup that last time down.
Oh, and Campbell picks up her dribble. No place to go. Finally finds Lauren Dorsett on the right side. She'll hand off to Harris. Back to Campbell, and they'll set it up.
Again, as you talked about earlier, they're having a hard time finding a way to score. We're not giving them the open jumper outside and definitely nothing inside.
There's a baseline move. They'll kick it backside to Nolan. She'll hand back off to Harris. Kick it top of the key. 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Battle for the rebound. Iceland Eli has it. Kicks to Marshall. Long lead pass up ahead to Jasmine Brooks. She's one-on-one. She'll take it to the hole. Running jumper no good. Iceland with the rebound, and they'll call a foul. And I believe they're going to get Tiana Harris on the arm.
I believe you're right, Mars. She reached over from behind. They're going to give it on 25, Tiana Harris. That's going to be her first and the team first.
What about that great outlet pass from Ebony Marshall up court to Brooks?
Yes.
And Eli misses the first one.
And also a good follow right that time on the offensive glass by Iceland as Brooks checks out and Shay Coggins checks in.
And Alex Barber checks in for the Lady Blaze. Eli's second shot up and good. So it's 4 to, they gave him, yes, 5-0, We'll get the score
34,
right here in a second.
Alex Barber.
Alex Barber checks in for the Blackman Blaze. Here comes Campbell across the line. picks up her dribble, kicks near side to Nolan. Nolan, no place to go, guarded by Marshall. Kick it back to Campbell. They're going in the corner. There's Dorsett, long three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Battled around. Campbell has it. She'll put it back up, and it's good. So Shelby Campbell scores for Lebanon. Timeout. Blackman will take it with them. 3:58 to go here in the first quarter. Lebanon leads early, 5-2. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 1-2 full court trap. Here's Coggins on the right wing. She's double teamed. No place to go. Gets it over to Marshall. I don't know if they'll beat the 10-second clock, and they don't. Boy, that wasn't even close.
Wow, that's what I thought. Kind of quick.
That was quick.
He counted but twos, Mark. Sometimes they forget.
The clock was on 3:52 and
3:58.
3:58?
Yeah. So what would that have been? Still, that's 8 seconds. Do I remember
12.
saying what? Huh?
That's
Is that 12? Really? I guess it is, so, huh? How about that?
That Hillwood math, you know how it goes. Oh, great deflection by Iceland, but picked up again by Nolan. She'll work around, guarded by Coggins. Brooks to the bench. Nolan loses it, kicks right side Dorsett. And Lebanon content to stand that 3-2.
Yeah, they are.
And it's been successful.
It has. They hadn't been able to get an open shot unless they could get Lebanon to commit and move on some of their drives.
Now they've got Tiana Harris stationed in the middle.
They got them at, what, about 6 foot here or 7 outside the arc.
Oh, boy, and bad pass that time by Shelby Campbell. She had a backdoor look to Tiana Harris, but just couldn't make the pass, and turnover gives it right back to Lebanon with 3:15 to go here in the first and leading by 3.
Still in that 2-2-1 full court presser, looks like.
Oh, and that pass knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Tiana Harris, so it'll stay with Lebanon. Probably a lucky break, too. That might have been a 10-second violation that time as well.
Yeah, we're going to get a sub in the ball game. It looks like Brianna Payton comes in for Shea Coggins. The press really giving Lebanon a little bit of trouble. It's a face guard 2-2-1. It's face guard 2-1-2 press right now.
Here comes Marshall. She'll work her way all the way up court. She's cut off by Dorsett. Kick it back to Blackman. Work it around to Payton. Left side, there's Iceland, and she'll take it to the hole, but they'll call the foul out front before she could take it to the basket.
And it was a great drive there. Foul was on Blake Brown, her first, and the team second.
Not a lot of whistles here early. Just a second team foul whistle, both of them to Blackman. That's a dangerous pass. Marshall catches it. She'll shoot from the right elbow. That was deflected and recovered underneath by Dorsett. She'll work it up the middle of the court. 2:46 and counting. Lebanon leads 5-2. Right wing. There's Harris. She'll take it to the hole, and Iceland will be whistled for the foul on a push on the shot, so that'll send Tiana Harris, a 5'9" junior guard, to the line for Blackman with a chance to cut into a 3-point lead.
Ebony Marshall's, Iceland Eli's first one, and the team first. Nice drive there by Harris that time as she cut to the lane.
Harris nails the first free throw, and it's 5-3.
You know, I know we talk a lot of time about Ebony Marshall and her which hand she can, what hand she is, you know, and she dribbles a lot with the left hand, but she says she writes right-handed. Talked to her before the ball game.
Wow. That free throw miss controlled by London Eli, so the board work by Lebanon has been exemplary here early, and they lead 5-3.
Ooh, big word.
Here's Eli, top of the key, left wing Blackburn, goes in the corner to Marshall. She'll fake the three, and she dragged her pivot foot, and they'll call the travel, and that'll turn it back over as Jasmine Brooks checks back in for Kelsey Blackburn. You're 5 on the floor for Lebanon. Ebony Marshall, Jasmine Brooks, London Eli, Iceland Eli, and Brianna Payton. Excuse me. It's okay. Y's look like T's.
You've been in that word. You've been in the word search again, I see.
Yeah. Oh, long three-pointer outside by Brown. No good. Long rebound to Nolan. She'll take it back in, kick it. Campbell, short jumper, no good. And Campbell had a good look from about 10 feet. It'll go out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Lebanon. So team rebound to Blackman.
And 22 checks in, Mark.
And Jessica. It looks like it's going to be Jessica Campbell.
Senior. Only senior on the squad.
As Shea Coggins set to check back in, they'll go out high. They'll get it to Campbell. They'll go in the corner. Dorsett, no place to go. Looks inside. Finally kicks it back out front to Campbell, and they'll set it back up. Campbell drives, kicks it. Dorsett. They go left wing. Over to Campbell, just into the ballgame. That's a terrible pass. Brianna Payton intercepts, hands off to Brooks. Here comes Lebanon. Right wing, there's Marshall for three. No good, but long rebound by Eli. She'll take it back up, and she's fouled on the putback, and it looks like it's going to be Shelby Campbell for the third team foul for Blackman. No, Campbell.
Jessica Campbell, her first and the team third, Marv, as Iceland goes to the line. She's been there 2 times already. She's 1 of 2, and she misses her first one, so she is 1 of 3. And in comes Marissa Jennings, and out goes London Eli.
Boy, Coach Brown with a great rotation on this squad as he's gotten a lot of these girls playing time. Eli nails the second free throw to bump the lead to 6-3. But boy, a lot of different pieces he can plug in here and there.
He does.
And you're seeing 2 of them on the floor now. Marissa Jennings, a freshman, and Shay Coggins out there as well.
Tell you what, the Blackman squad looks better, Marv, than what we saw them earlier. Rarely see more.
Oh, great penetration that time, and the jumper missed, but a good look by Tiana Harris. But rebound comes to Lebanon. Here's Brooks on the right wing. She'll walk it across the line with 1:12 and counting. Lebanon leads 6-3. Here's Marshall, right wing in the corner to Jennings. Back to Marshall to Brooks, top of the key. She'll back it out. Brooks to Eli. Over to Coggins on the left side. Out to Marshall. Goes back to Coggins.
Still in that 3-2 defense.
And Brooks with the great ball fake. She'll take it inside, kick it to Coggins, top of the key. 3, bounces around and goes.
There we go.
Shooters roll for Shay Coggins, and it's 9-3.
Yeah, you gotta like O'Shea.
Boy, very low scoring affair here in the first half, but Lebanon leads by 6, 9-3. Here's Campbell. Back out front to Shelby Campbell. Right side to Dorsett. Back to Campbell, and they'll set it up. 23 seconds counting down here as we come to the end of the first quarter. And Blackman apparently content to hold for the last shot, trailing 9-3. Coach Brown shouts instructions. It looks like Lebanon might switch to, great look on the backside as they get it inside, and then it's lost, but somehow recovered by Shelby Campbell. She'll kick it out with 4 seconds to go. A loud prayer three-pointer by Harris, and it goes. My goodness. A rainbow shot at the buzzer by Tiana Harris, and Blackman has cut the lead to 9-6. We'll send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Blue Devil Basketball right here on FM 98.9 AM 1490. Hard-fought affair here early, and Blackman starts the second quarter trailing by 3. Right side, there's Nolan kicking the corner to Dorsett. They're looking back inside for Tiana Harris, but London's got an eye on her. Campbell, top of the key. Brooks cuts her off, kicks it back outside to Nolan in the corner to Dorsett. Tried to go back door, had Brown momentarily, but here's Campbell in a backside reach around by Brooks.
Nice back tip by Brooks there as Harris was going to fixing to go score. And I mean, a good ball game. It's not been one of them slowed down games. I mean, they're moving, they're competing. It's been a good game to watch.
Boy, and I'll tell you, Shelby Campbell, lucky to get that one. They'll go inside, and they drive by Nolan. My goodness, Kelsey Nolan takes it up strong and scores, and it's a 1-point ball game at 9-8. Here's that full court pressure. Once again, they'll go backcourt to Coggins. They've got to get it across the line, and it's stripped and taken away and lost out of bounds by Kelsey Nolan. Almost a great play.
The press really giving Lebanon trouble in the backcourt right now. That 2-2-1 where they're staying matched up, and they got a girl in the middle, you know, that if they penetrate, she's going to trap them. They're out of it now, back to man-to-man.
And I think if you can get the ball in Brooks' hands, she can just about beat any full court pressure. Here's Jennings, tries to go inside and step through by Brown, knocked away, taken by Nolan. Here comes Blackman, a chance to take their first lead. And Nolan, no shyness on that one. The long shot is missed, ran down by Brooks, and Brooks weaves her way through 3 players. She's all the way in the front court. She'll stop and pop from 10, rolls around, no good.